Okay guys, so let's talk about minerals and its calculation. So minerals is a naturally occurring homogeneous solid with a definite but not generally fixed chemical composition and a highly ordered atomic arrangement, usually formed by an inorganic processes. So if it talks about atomic arrangement, in minerals we call it as lattice. Okay? So aside from that, we have also Steno's law of constancy of interfacial angles. So we are concerned here with the crystal phases of the minerals, no? Kasi every phase ng mineral may mga number yan tsaka calculation, no? So anyway, according to this law is that the angles between the corresponding crystal phases of the same mineral have the same angle. So like as you shown here in this figure, no, dito meron tayong parang hexagonal na face, then dito medyo cylinder siya in terms ng lid niya. Pero anyway, yung angle nila is the same kasi the same man din yung face ng mineral na yan. Okay? Okay, so let's talk about the symmetry elements of this crystallographic system. So crystal and therefore minerals have ordered internal arrangement. So ang mamaya pala nito na magko-compute talaga tayo. So may computation tayo dito. So internal arrangement of the atoms. Okay? So this ordered arrangement shows symmetry. Okay? So yung mga lattice na yan is may mga symmetrical sila, no? Minsan uniform spacing, yeah. So anyway, the atoms are arranged in a symmetrical fashion on a three-dimensional network referred to as a lattice. Okay? So in short, lattice is just the arrangement of atoms. So if it talks about the three-dimensional arrays, so other books call it as space lattice. Okay? So I think that's it. Okay, so we have also this crystallographic axis. Okay. Before that, let's talk about this rotational symmetry. No, so I'm just talking this just rotational symmetry. What is what we call as the one-fold rotation, the two-fold rotation, the three-fold rotation, and the four-fold rotation, and so on and so forth. So, yung mga ganyang term that is term as the rotational symmetry. Okay? Rotational symmetry. Okay? So, considering we have a square crystal face, let's say 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4. Okay, so I have 4 by 4 matrix, and I just label this every point here as this lattice point. Okay, so I just tell that this is my lattice point. Okay, so I think that's it, no, for this lattice arrangement. So let's say mga atom yan, ha. And ano din that and let's say ito yung point of concern ko, no, para ma-differentiate ko yung isa. And let's say how it goes. Okay, so if we rotate this figure here, and let's say we rotate that one out here by 90 degree, okay, 90 degrees. So as you observe, dito yung arrangement niya, no? So from dito naging dito na. Okay? And then if this pattern again will be rotated for 90 degrees, so let's say I just rotate it for 90 degrees, so that would be equivalent to 180 na. So anyway, 180 degrees pa rin yan. So as you observe here, you get this point here, no? And then if we move this one a little bit, and then if I rotate again this one by 90 degrees, so as you observe here, and so it goes from here. And then this one, if I rotate again this one by 90 degrees, you will observe that it goes to its original position. So anyway, so the point is, starting from here, so pumunta siya dito, diba? Starting from here, pumunta siya dito. The next rotation, pumunta siya dito. Next rotation, pumunta siya dito. Next rotation, bumalik siya sa original position niya. So ibig sabihin, this is a four-fold rotation. Okay? Four-fold rotation. Okay? So a four-fold rotation operation moves the object by 360 divided by 4, or 90 degrees. Okay? So the symbol used to designate the four-fold axis is a solid square. Yan. So solid square lang yung symbol niya. Okay? So ganun, no? So pag nino-rotate mo siya in 90 degrees, and then bumalik pa rin siya sa dati niyang position, so ibig sabihin that is a threefold rotation. Okay? So if the object moves by 360 divided by, it moves 360 divided by 4, and that is 90 degrees. So if it moves 360 divided by 3, so we call it as threefold rotation. So tatlong balik lang, no, yung ano niya. So probably that could be an equilateral triangle na crystal face. So babalik siya at 3 rotation, no? 3 rotation. So pag 360 divided by 2, that is 180 degrees, so that is a two-fold rotation. Okay? And pag 360 divided by 1, that is a one-fold rotation. So ganun lang yung pattern ng rotation niya, no? So if that is 360 divided by 1, so that is 360 degrees, moves at rotation 360 over 1. So this is a one-fold rotation. If that is 360 divided by 2, that is 180 degrees. So that's a two-fold rotation. If that is 360 divided by 3, and therefore this is 120, right? 120. So this is a threefold rotation. So I think nakukuha nyo yung pattern ng rotation. So dito is 90 degree. No, yung ginawa natin dito, no? Ni-rotate natin siya in 90 degrees. So that is a four-fold rotation. So when we rotate it at 90 degrees, then bumalik siya sa original na position niya. So ibig sabihin natin sa four-fold rotation. Okay? And so on and so forth. Okay? So meron din tayong mga 7-fold, 8-fold, 9-fold, 10-fold. So in the pattern, anyway, the concept is ganun, no? Okay, so punta tayo dun sa crystallographic axis. So yung crystallographic axis natin is meron tayong 8. Hindi 8, 6. Okay, meron tayong 6. So other books have 7. 7 crystallographic axis. So these are the primitive crystal system. So if we talks about axis, that is also termed as the system in minerals. So we have the triclinic system, the monoclinic system, the orthorhombic system, the tetragonal system, the hexagonal system, and the isometric system. So crystallographic axis is the coordinate system within the crystal. So yun lang yun, no? So however dito sa hexagonal system, sa other books siniseparate nila yan. Now we have the hexagonal and the rhombohedral, or the trigonal. Okay? So other books combine it as hexagonal, yung rhombohedral at hexagonal. So hexagonal lahat yan. Other books is hinihiwalay nila. So ito yun, no? Ito yung pinakita ko. So ano yung ibig sabihin ng mga system na yan? Okay? So I think tawag yan, masabda naman siya rin, ha? So isometric, that is also termed as the cubic. So all 3 axes, okay, are equal in length. Okay? Equal in cubic. So even yung length, width, and height niya are all equal. Okay, so kailangan natin malaman to kasi sa calculation is gagamit talaga tayo ng mga crystallographic axis. So, kailangan familiarize tayo dito, no? Okay, and all are perpendicular to one another. In the tetragonal system, that is 2 of the 3 axes, so dalawa doon is equal in length. So, parang regular parallelepiped, no? Parang ganun. Anyway, and all the 3 axes are perpendicular to one another. And we have also the orthorhombic. So, all 3 axes are unequal in length. So, walang kapareho. Okay, and all are perpendicular to one another. We have also the hexagonal. So, of 4 axes, 3 of equal length are separated by angles and lie in the same plane. So, parang ganito yung itsura niya. And the 4th axis is perpendicular to the plane of the other 3 axes. Hexagonal cells have lattice points in each of the 2 6-sided faces. Okay. The triclinic, so nakikita natin dito, all 3 axes are unequal in length and none is perpendicular to one another. So parang naka-incline siya konti. And all in the monoclinic, all 3 axes are unequal in length and 2 axes are perpendicular to each other. And hexagonal and rhombohedral, no, sa other books kinukumbine yan, yung sinasabi ko, no? So some sources do not separate the hexagonal and the rhombohedral or the trigonal system. So anyway, in the trigonal system, so all 3 axes are of equal length and none of the axes is perpendicular to one another. But the crystal face all have the same size and shape. So anyway, ito lang yun sila. So much more for that. So ito yung concern natin yan, no? Yung mga axial ratio tsaka yung mga angles dun sa face, no? So yun talagang gusto nating makuha, no? Just to determine yung for tawag yan sa mga minerals na calculation. Okay? So anyway, yung mga system na to is related naman dito sa mga axial ratio, no? So meron tayo dito, no? So yung triclinic, monoclinic, and orthorhombic, yung tetragonal, yung isometric, tsaka yung hexagonal, may unique na axial ratio sila, no? Okay? So ito yung concern natin. So in the next video, i-discuss ko yung axial ratios, the Wiss parameter, and the Miller indices. Okay? And I think we'll go for solving na. Okay? So I think that's it, and see you in the next video. Thank you.